Hey everybody, it's your girl Lena I am, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are back with a Q&A. If you're new, hey, I go by the name of Lena I am. If you're back, welcome back, welcome. Thank you for everything. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for coming back, thank you for liking. If you didn't like the video already, like, comment and subscribe. Grab something to eat, take a seat, and enjoy this journey with me. So let me take my notes because I have some notes, some questions that you guys were asking in my DM personally when you guys see me. I just love it. Thank you for that. So I have a little bit of a cold. Sometimes you will hear my nose is stuffy. Nothing new, unfortunately, because child, tell me why I'm like, you know what, never mind. Just pray for me, y'all. So like you guys know, I had my breast reduction, and basically that is like going from bigger cup size to a smaller cup size. For more information about really like what breast reduction is like, really, I'm not the right person to explain to y'all. I had my breast reduction because child, I just needed it. Okay, I just needed it. You can see a little bit this. There's something different going on. I cannot, expose everything, but it's something like a some, not much, but some is going on, something different. Yeah. So what basically happened? They cut you open, right? They take out the tissues or whatever they need to take out. So is this your breast? Obviously. They take from this side, the nipple part. They cut that out. They open it up, and underneath your breast is a line, like underneath your nipple, areola or something. I will see if I'm not sure if I can answer a picture. I will not answer my picture, but if you go on yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm just letting you know. If you go on Google, you type in breast reduction, before and afters, you will see a certain picture. For the people that are like sensitive and it's all like, you don't do that. But basically what they do, they cut around your nipple, they cut it off, basically take it off, and then underneath your breast it will be a line from underneath your nipple from here until underneath. And sometimes something is just that, and sometimes they add, in my case also, from here until here, and they cut that open too. So it was a breast reduction and also a lift at the same time, because after giving birth it was it was not 100% the same no more. So I was like, you can put them back up a little bit. My original size that I always had since, I don't know, I guess 16 years old or something. I'm 28 right now. It was always the cup E, but after being pregnant it went to H, and it was also heavy and everything. And now I have B. Now it's the cup B. They stitch it, and they also put some glue on. Even the glue part, they don't always do that. I noticed even when I was watching other breast reduction videos, not everybody had the glue part, but they stitch it and or glue it on also. And one of the biggest questions were, why did I go through with the breast reduction? It was like a lot of things, like daily things that I was like, you know what, it's not really convenient. But the main reason why I did it, was because I was in pain. Like my back was hurting, my neck, my shoulders were hurting. I cannot stand for a long time. Like every single thing that I did, I could not do it for a long time. So if I even stand too long, if I do like clean up the whole house, do the dishes, whatever, like the bathroom, at the end of the day, if I'm telling you, like my back start hurting, it was just crazy. They became bigger and heavier, so I had to take painkillers, medication, like every single day. It was like every single day, like almost like it was 8 8 medications that I had to take, like 3 strong ones throughout the day, and then I had 4 milder ones that I could combine with it. Then I also had like I forgot the name, the meds so that I can protect my stomach, because it's not healthy to take that amount of painkillers, and just take painkillers every single day for so many months. It's not healthy for your body. So it was just like, you know what, I'm not liking this at all. I was not liking the pain. I was not liking how it looked, as in, and like naturally I have a size M, right? So when I buy clothes, I had to buy L, because when I buy M, a lot of times it will not really fit how it's supposed to be, because this area was just way too big. It was not an M size on this area. So sometimes it will make my t-shirt more like cropped. It will just not look good. Because of that, I had to wear a lot of baggy clothes, more t-shirts. If I wear something like this, I would make sure it was closed. I would just figure something out to make it look like you cannot really notice it is there. So that's why some people also like breast reduction. Why? Like, child, you don't even know. It's not because I'm not showing it. It was not there, you know. So it was definitely there. It was definitely there. And it made, sometimes when I wear something, even if it was something simple, like something like this, I could not really wear it like this, because now you don't really see anything like that. But if I would do that with the breast that I used to have, it will appear a little bit more like people, I don't know, people will look at me like an object. Sometimes like men will look at me as an object. I remember one day I was walking outside. I was wearing a dress. I don't know if I have a picture of it. It's a long time ago. I will see if I answered somewhere. I need to scroll way back. And a man, he looked at me. He was like, he did, I don't know which movement he made, but he basically said like, whatever you have going on with your body, it is not real. It is like this. It's not yours, he basically said. And I was like, is he serious? Is he serious? I was wearing a waist trainer though. So stuff like that. And also a lot of times, because once again, if I was wearing my jacket in a size M, I could not zip it down until here. And maybe you would think like, why is it a problem? In the winter, it is a problem. That's what I mean, like just in daily stuff. Like a lot of people don't know like how much it weighs on you mentally, and how much you are, like how many times you think about it. Because just in daily things, in the winter I cannot close it like that, because you're cold. You want to close your jacket. You're just like, I want to protect my throat and everything, especially me with catching colds. So then I have to buy a jacket that's a little bit bigger, but then it doesn't look as cute. So what I used to do was I would close my jacket until the place that I can close it. It was usually around here something, and it was then open like this. And I will take my scarf and put it in like this. It will look crazy. I will try to see if I can. Let me. Gucci sauce, child. So say this is my scarf, right? I will take my scarf, close my jacket, and put this like this. But then, you know, scarf is bigger, right? I will take it on, put it on like this, and then it will come out here, and I'll close it and do all of this just to protect my throat whenever I was really cold. And who wanna walk around like this? Like, come on now. Who wanna walk around like this? I didn't, okay? I didn't. I had no business walking around like that. But sometimes when you're cold and you're waiting on that bus going to school, the bus that decides to come whenever he wants to come. So it was just stuff like that. So it would make it a little bit harder whenever I had to order something online too, because you order something in your size, but you are not sure if it will fit, because you know I cannot really close my jacket, or like I don't want it to be more cropped up looking whenever I just want something to be baggy. Sometimes even with the baggy clothes, you think you order something baggy, but it didn't really baggy like it's supposed to baggy. It wasn't given. So yeah, it was just ordering clothes. It was the whole thing. Even the simplest things, I used to be very sportive back in the day when I was younger. Before I had like breasts and everything, and like I used to do everything. I was always running with the guys. Even growing up, I was chilling with the dudes, stuff like that. But whenever I start to grow more breast, I was getting shy, and I was one of the first people in my class that wore pair of new titties. So I was getting very awkward because they were looking at me and laugh. When I was running, it was like they were laughing at me, and ever since I just decided not really to run like that, not really to exercise like that, because it's just the whole thing, and that always stayed with me. So whenever I need to run for whatever reason, if I had to run for a bus that I had to catch or something, I had to run like this, holding them like this, you know. It was just too much, and I was just sick and tired of it. And even if I want to buy a bra, I had to go to a boutique, because a lot of the time, just in the Zara, H&M, Forever 21, wherever, which store, a lot of time my cup wasn't there. Sometimes you had E, sometimes you didn't. So, and if you had your cup size, it was not as pretty as the smaller size. So that was also certain things that I was like, well, that's not cool. That's not cool. And also it made you just look bigger than you looked, you know. Ever since I had my breast reduction, first thing that I saw was like my whole torso. I saw like, whoa. Everybody that saw me was like, you lost some weight. I did lose some weight, but it looked even more without the cup size that I had. And yeah, so with all that being said, and of course after pregnancy, your body was not the same. My breasts were definitely not the same. Like, they were big. That was also the biggest problem, because when I went to age, then after a while, because in the beginning, because of the hormones, they are like very like you present, you know, they are very present. But after a while, the hormones was going away. I didn't have no milk production no more. So yeah, of course they began to sag a little bit more. So I was like, you know what, I will not walk around with the pain and they're hanging. No, I'll wait too young for this. I'm way too young for this. So I was like, you know what, this is it. It got to go. So yeah, that is why I went for a breast reduction. What went through your head when you took off the medical bra? Child, I was like I don't know, it was a lot that went through my head, just like y'all saw on my previous vlog. If you didn't see it, you can go ahead and look at it, like watch it, pause this, go look at it, come back or watch it afterwards. But yeah, there were so many things that went through my head, because first of all, the last time that I had smaller breast, I was 13, 14. So it's been a while. And it was just a combination of seeing the size, combination of seeing, you know, like around my nipple, you can clearly see like they took it off, they sewed it back on. I had glue going on. It just felt, I don't know, it sounds weird, but it was just not mine. Like, they were mine, smaller, but it didn't feel like a part of me. It didn't feel like my breast. It feels like somebody else on my body. So that was so weird to process it all. It was just a lot, and I was just thinking like, okay, so we here now, like we finally here now. And yeah, that was my first thought whenever I took off the medical bra. And I was like, you really went through it. So like, Lena, you really did this. You did that. You went through, even though you were scared, even though you was unsure, even though you did not know what it will take, what it will give, but you did that. And I was proud of myself. I'm honestly proud of myself for doing the thing that I wanted to do. I was a little bit scared to do it, to be honest, but and also because, you know, when you're a woman, it's like you already have a child, and when is the next child coming, and if it was you, I would do this, if I were you, I would do that, and you should have waited until you was done having all your children. No, you can wait. You can wait if you want to, whenever you finish having all your children. But as for me and my household, no, I just didn't feel comfortable to wait because I was like, first of all, I know I'm not planning to have another child like right now. I have stuff to do. I have a lot of stuff to do, and even I just want to feel good. I like to feel good. I like to wear nice things. I like to feel good. Like I was not comfortable in my own skin, and I love to feel comfortable. I hate not feeling comfortable in my own skin. I always used to be comfortable, but just after giving birth and everything, like the confidence it flew away a little bit. So I was like, it's better for myself, even for my marriage, just for me as a person, as an artist, like everything. It's very important for me to feel comfortable in my own skin. So yeah, and then the thought was like, okay, how I'm about to do this, like, because they gave me a few days later they gave me permission to take a shower. And if I tell you, like, my breasts, they were hyper sensitive. They are very, very, very sensitive, because I heard about the fact that a lot of times whenever people have a breast reduction, like all the sensitivity is gone. It's like basically they went numb. But let me take something to eat because I'm hungry. I don't know if y'all grab something to eat, but give me a second. Shout out to my baby sister that brought me these 2 days ago, because I had a whole throat infection once again, and I was out. I had high fever. I was cold, warm. It was just a mess. So she brought me some meds, and she asked me, I'm going to the store, we'll cook for you. Do you want something? Do you want something to eat? I'm like, yeah, you can bring me the Sensations. But I asked for the other one, the green one, because they hooked me up with the green one. I always used to eat this one, but the green one was finished, and I asked for the red one. Thank you, Kadisha. Like I was saying, some people they have no feeling at all. It's like the sensitivity goes away, the breast feels numb and everything. So I thought it was for me too. At that moment, I did not know that it can go both ways. So I was so in shock. Because even whenever I took a shower, I felt everything, like every single like shower laser or whatever you call it. I was like, geez. So sometimes I was taking a shower, I would just put water on my shoulder, basically, that it can fall down, because I felt everything, even the material of my bra. Whenever I put my bra on, I did not like it. Whenever I was done taking a shower and I took my towel, I did not like the feeling. I just preferred to walk around like that, because it was hypersensitive. It was not normal, and I was in shock, because I remember somebody told me, like, I didn't feel anything at all, and she even went ahead and put how do you call it? She pierced her nipples, and I was like, so with all of that information in the back of my head, I really didn't saw this one coming. But mine was like hypersensitive. And the cold was my worst enemy, because whenever I went outside, even when I was at a place, location, working space, store, it doesn't matter. Like, I felt like, no, my breast felt before I felt that it was cold over there. Like, I will feel the whole sensation, it was just go like. But I did not like the way it was feeling. For the people that already gave birth, the people that already has like experience with breastfeeding, the feeling that you feel whenever the breast is going through, like it's coming like this. That was the same feeling that I felt. This time it was different and weird. I was like, what's going on? What is this that I'm feeling, y'all? Jesus, I don't like this. I was like, what is this? So that was hypersensitive. So just keep that in mind. It can go both ways. It will just go numb, or it will give you feel everything, like everything. Why did you say your husband was about to throw up? What was his reaction? Well, Why did I say it? So like in my vlog, when I was looking at myself, when I took off my medical bra for the first time, not because of the breast itself, but more because, yeah, I just had the surgery. So you can see that around the nipples, like around the nipples, you can see like kind of a dot that like you had stitches, and you could see, how do you call it, glue and everything. And I just know my husband and his stomach, the way his stomach is set up, no, because I think a few days before I asked him to hold my son well, because we are learning him to brush his teeth, right? And before the surgery, I always used to take him every single morning. I take him, pick him up, put him on my side, and I'm telling him like, like this how you do your tongue. And he knows whenever he see me taking the toothbrush, he's like, because he knows we about to scrub his tongue and everything. So I asked my husband to carry it, to pick him up, so that I can help him brushing his teeth, but I cannot pick him up, right? So, but of course, when you give a baby this toothbrush and the toothpaste, he starts sucking on it. So my son, he was like, and the water and everything. Tell me why my husband, he was like, oh, I'm getting nauseous. I was like, bro, for what? He did not like the fact that my son, he was like, I don't know why. It was just crazy to me. I was like, bro, get your behind out of it. Give me my son. I will just figure it out, because my brother was that also. Thank God. So I did it with my brother. So because the fact that he was sucking on that thing, and because I will put some water on it, some toothpaste on it, and he will eat it like he's just a baby. He's like, I enjoy the taste. He's like, and he almost threw up. So yeah, I was like, yeah, he definitely gonna throw up when he sees this. So that's basically that. And then when I showed him what was his reaction, I made sure that I show them in layers. You need to know your partner, because I knew if I show everything like bam, no, that would not work. And I showed them in layers, that you can see the nipple part first, because that looks okay, and then like a little bit down, and see the line. The line is very, very thin. I'm trying to figure out, wait, what? Maybe it is. If I put it like this, line is even thinner than these chips. You see that? I know my fold is old. Don't judge me. I'm the type of person, I will go with my phone until it dies. And then I buy the newest phone. And I go with the years until it dies. And then I buy the newest phone. That's how I do it. So this is the iPhone 8. And it's already dying, so soon I will have a new phone. But if you see over here, you see a little bit of the line here above, right? The black line. That's small. That's how small the line is. So that's how small the line underneath is. So I showed him that part, and then I showed him everything, and he was like, that looks painful. I was like, yeah, it looks more painful than it does, but it's not easy. It's a whole surgery. And then I asked him to touch it, but he didn't want to. But anyways, yeah, I made him touch it by force, so we're good. The things that they don't tell you, okay? And what I've noticed, I did not realize how much of an impact it will have. As in, of course you cannot sleep on your stomach, but you would like to, just lay like this to cuddle. I could not do that at all, because it's just like I said, the stitches were from here until this part, so I could not lay on my side. So that was something I was like, I miss cuddling. I do miss the cuddle part. And also when you're just chilling, even though when you're just watching a movie, when you're Netflixing and chill, like when you really Netflix, just not like when you're just sitting there watching a movie, and really watching the movie. So that was something I was like, okay, so I didn't really have the time to connect on that type of intimate way with my partner. That's something that I was like, okay, I did not think about it. Is obviously you cannot like lay on your stomach, but it's not something they told me, and I didn't think about it. Also, just like I said, whenever it was very cold, whenever you were getting stiff nipples, your nipples. They're the first to notice if it's cold or not. Mm, yeah, and the thing that I also noticed was whenever after I think around day 10, the itchiness, it was starting to itch. I think it was more because of the glue, but not only, no, it was not only that, because not only the glue part it was starting to itch, also just here it was just, I think maybe I didn't really moisturize it enough. No, I actually did eventually. I don't know, it was getting itchy. They didn't really speak about that part. It was getting itchy. Also, the glue was getting a little bit flaky and everything. And sometimes it feel like even though you scratch, sometimes it felt like it was within or something. It was just a weird feeling. I hated that part. I actually went to my doctor, and they gave me a handmade antibiotics, and you can use it once a day, I think for a week or something. I was putting it on, and if I tell you, as soon if I put it on, just like I would feel so relieved. Throughout the day it was okay. I think I felt it more whenever I was done taking a shower at night. I'm not sure when it was, but it was usually after taking a shower in the evening, because even though if I take a shower in the morning, I didn't really had that. I don't know what was going on, but at the end of the day it was like, no, I was not liking that at all. That's the part that I hated the most. I was saying to myself, if I have to go through this again, I would, but if there's something that will make me hesitant about that part, it was the itchy part. Like, thank God the itchiness part, it was like good 2-3 days, and whenever I just put that cream on, it was gone like snow under the sun. It was just gone right away. And as soon I will start using my cream. I think by the time that I'm editing this video, I already bought my cream, because I'm in my 6th week right now. They told me 5 to 6 weeks I can start using the cream for the scars to heal better and everything. Then I will also insert it in my clip while I'm editing it, if I have it. Let me eat this. I'm holding this forever. And also the things that they don't tell you is how much impact it has on your daily life. Like the healing process. Of course, you know you cannot do a lot of things, right? Like groceries, like carrying heavy bags, cleaning the house like that. You know, just make sure you don't make certain movements that, you know, can rip everything and make this whole situation worse. But like the impact it has daily, just things like whenever you are opening a bottle, say I have to open this, right? This movement, like even just like this, you will not realize how many strength you have to put in that, like which muscles you use. So even, and my husband, you know, I love that man, but whenever he drinks something too close, especially if it has gas in it, I don't know if you guys know a person like that, a brother, a father, a husband, somebody, even like a woman that does that. He closes with all his might, power, strength, everything. He closes things. I remember one day, and I was just sick and tired. I just remember I was coming home, right? It was cold outside, that's one thing. So you know, whenever it's cold outside, your hands are like extra, you know, sensitive and everything. And I was so thirsty. I came from work, it was a long day. I just wanted to take a drink. Like it was some iced tea in the fridge or whatever. And I wanted to drink that. Tell me, when I tried to open this, I could not open it. And there was no other drink that I could open. There was just waters and everything. And I just wanted to have that drink. So I was like, bro, I was trying to open it. I couldn't. I took a knife, I made a hole in that bottle, and I just poured out in my cup like that. And then I forgot to tell him. So when he came back home, he opened the bottle and he poured it. And I heard him yelling in the kitchen, and I know what time it was. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, it's good for you, because now I hope the next time whenever you close the bottle, sir, you will close like every single other person, just normally, so that the whole house can benefit from the bottle that's there. So anyways, even those movements, they were like uncomfortable. Washing your face, just washing, like all those movements, washing your face, try to moisturize your body, because I could not really lift up my arms like that. One arm was progressing, I think, which arm was it? My left arm was progressing way faster than my right arm. Even for all the people that were wigs and everything, even putting on my wig, child, it was like, do I have another wig over here? Do you want me to grab another wig for you guys? I know some of you want to. Some I will take. I got you, girl. Sir, if you're watching, I got you too. Let me take it real quick. So, say hi to Juanita. So, anyways, if your name is Juanita, I'm sorry. I like your name. So, say I want to wear this wig. I had to take like this, and you know, normally you just like, sometimes, I don't know, it depends how you put it on, right? I'll put it on like this. And then, you know, do all that. But the thing was, I couldn't because I had to keep my arms lower. So I'll do like, let me do. I'll try my best to do every single hand movement. Ooh, my hair look big. Every single hand movement, just to make sure that I don't rip up the place that's been stitched on. It was a whole thing, like putting on wigs. If you don't wear wigs, if you know that you love to put your hair in a ponytail like this, I don't know, just keep that in mind. Maybe do another hairstyle, another protective hairstyle. Somebody will do it for you, but you will not be able to do that. So keep that in mind. Also, the part that I didn't really tell, it really depends what type of medical bra you are wearing. My medical bra that I was wearing, it had like a little something over here, so whenever I was wearing a t-shirt, you will see it. So because you had to wake up with it, go to sleep with it, so you cannot wear every single outfit that you would like. I know that some people have another type of medical bra, but you just need to keep it in mind that it will affect what type of clothes you will be able to wear, not only because of the medical bra that you can see coming out underneath your clothing, but also you cannot, you know, just like I said, if you want to put on a t-shirt, same with the wig, your arms, you will do funny things. I prefer to wear I would say wig. We all know about it now, I like to wear wigs, but I prefer to wear a dress. It was easier for me just to, you know, step in it and just put it in on like this, here, then bam, we good. So, and also whenever you are in the car, like when you have bumpy rides, I was like, Lord, I feel everything. So that part, it hurts a little bit also. It didn't really hurt, but it was more uncomfortable. So how was the recovery? The recovery process went very well, even though they say it takes like 6 to 8 weeks to recover. Just like I said in my vlog, it really depends which person does your surgery. For me, I didn't really had like a rough time recovering. I know that some people in the beginning had a little bit more pain and couldn't really walk and stuff, but I know a girl, she had a little bit more pain than I did, like for a few days, but for her, they didn't cut until here, until that part. And that looked very good because we showed each other. She was like, bam. I was like, bam. I was like, ooh, that looks nice. And why don't you have that? And she was like, I don't know, like, ooh, what's going on over here? So for me, it was like my recovery was like, I could say easy peasy, if I could say it like that. But I did have that part that was big, that they cut open. And she had other parts only, and it looked, for me, it looks, I like the way it looked. But the recovery went very fast. Actually, it was not like something very hard. It's just more hard whenever you have children and stuff and a lot of things to do. Then it's more hard because of things that you cannot do, but not because of physical pain. It went pretty fast. The scars, just like I said, is like very, very thin lines, and then you have a lot of things that you can use to make this journey a little bit easier. So I have a few things. So one of the tips that I will definitely give you guys is, whenever you're preparing for this journey, first off, do your research, like do a lot of research, take a lot of times to look at YouTube videos like this. Ask people around, don't be afraid. Well, I don't know, it depends how you are. There are things that I like to keep private, but certain things like this, I'm not ashamed about it, or I don't really mind, you know. But ask around to the people that you feel comfortable to. Do your research so that you know a little bit more about what to expect, so that you can buy a little bit more stuff or see whatever you have at the home so that you can use, and not to think about it afterwards whenever you already had the surgery and you see other videos that you think like, oh, if I knew that, it will be way easier. So definitely do your research. For me, it was like September, so it was a little bit summer-ish, so it was quite warm. So I used to wear a lot of dresses. It was very easy for me to put on and take off. So taking a shower, I use this shower brush. It helped me so much for my back. You see the movement that you don't think about. So in beginning, I was like even this, I was like, okay, let me try to see how I'm about to do this, because this is not really. So I was missing some spots, but you know, you will find your way in it. And the more days will go by, you will be more flexible. You can lift up your arm a little bit more. But this thing is a saver, because even your legs, you cannot really wash your legs like that with the washing cloth, because you're putting pressure on your breast with your arm, right? So this thing, I was doing my leg, I was trying to hold on, put my feet like this. So this thing is a saver. I will definitely recommend I will definitely recommend one of these. Even if you have like something to scrub your feet. I know that a lot of us Africans, we use that stone. We like to use that stone hard and stuff. That hard stone to, you know, scrub our feet. Yeah, you cannot really use it like that, because I don't know for you, but for me, I got short arms. I'm short in general. But my arms, I was not even able to pull that off. So I would use this one to still be able to scrub my feet. So this one was a saver. And then this one, this is my baby. This was my everything. This was my ride or die. I still sleep in this thing because I use it for everything. When I'm sitting on the couch, when I'm taking a nap, there was my pregnancy pillow. This bad boy. This thing is big. I'll try to. This thing. I love this thing. So I was sleeping between this. My vlog, you will see how I use it, and I could do everything with it. I was sitting with this like this, putting my arms on this. Sometimes even, I'll use this as an example. Just like I told you, I was so sick, I felt nauseous. I made sure I had something just nearby. But I will use this and put this, yeah, I will put a plate on this pillow. I use this pillow for everything. If you ever been pregnant and you have pregnancy pillow, use it. Never been pregnant, but this pregnancy pillow will change your life. But that's one of the things when I spoke about not being able to have the intimacy, because I will lay in this, right, and my partner will lay aside. Like sometimes he will put his arm over. I was like, you see how this thing goes? Like he will put over me, and then something will put his head on this thing. So yeah, it was a savior. It saved a lot of things. But also it was like in between me and my husband. But yeah, so you need to see whatever worked for you. I saw other people using using other type of pillows on YouTube, but that thing really works for me. Like it works wonders. Like if I didn't have that, I don't know. Any regrets? No, I don't have any regrets. Only thing that I regret is that I didn't do this earlier. That's the only regret that I have. Maybe the size. Sometimes I feel like, did I really, like, if you see like this, I don't know for you guys, but for me it's just like very different, right? But maybe decide something like maybe I had to go with C. But when I wear certain bras, I'm just like, okay, no, it's cool. But when I'm without a bra and I'm wearing a shirt, I'm like, I don't see them. Like, where they at? So that's the thing. I'm not sure if I still need to get used to it, or if that's the thing that I'm regretting. But when I saw the other friends, her breast was in the cup C, they look way too big. They look like they were very beautiful, because when I saw it, I was like, ooh, I want them. Those, I want them. I just want to switch. I want them. But then I was thinking about it, like whenever I'm ready to have another child and all those things, it will get bigger again. So maybe it's better to have B. So I'm still not sure about that part. But if I have regrets in general, no, I really don't have any regrets. Just like I said, I just had to get used to it, because I have my own bra. Like, y'all, this thing is even bigger than my own head. There was one of my bras that I used to wear, of course. Like, I was about to throw them away, like give them away yesterday. But I was like, let me make this YouTube video first. Like, look at this. Look at this. Please tell me, where is it? I don't know about you guys, but this has nothing to do with what I have going on right now. It has nothing to do with what I have going on now. You see already, you see how big I look already? And they're not even filled, because they're just empty. So this is the difference. Wow, look at this. Oh my god. So this is my bra. There was my old bra, and I bought this one a few days ago. Look at the B cup and the, let me see if I can put them in. It is like a difference. So that's the whole thing. This is even the one that I used to gym with. Like, I would wear this big old thing. I don't know. I don't regret anything. They were beautiful at the beginning. I loved them. God gave them to me and everything. But after everything, no. Look at this. This big difference. So no, I don't have any regrets. I'm happy because I can wear certain clothes again. And one of the first things that I was thinking about was, you know, sometimes you have those ads that you can buy, those bras that you just can stitch. Just put on there, just keep them together, and then you can just wear it like that underneath the dress and everything. Now I can buy them. I couldn't at first, but now I can buy them. So just stuff like that I'm very excited about. The other day I even noticed I was with my son. I was playing with him. I was running behind him, crawling behind him, and even I was like crawling behind. I was like, whoa, those movements. I was like, bro. I was just like, I felt like Lil Kim. I could do all of these movements. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I don't have any regrets. The pain is gone. I still have a little bit back pain, like backache, but not like I used to, because my back is not like my spine. It's not really straight like that. I don't know what the doctor said back in the day, but it's the big difference. My neck doesn't hurt no more. My shoulder don't hurt no more. So no, I don't have any regrets. I I feel very happy. I cannot wait to take your guys shopping, to have my trying hauls in this new body. I'm about to start to work out again. I'll start tomorrow, because in those few weeks, child, my belly was gone, but it's like, Kibu, I'm back. Hey, remember me? Yeah. So yeah, I need to go back and do some exercise. So I just feel like I was ready for something new, a new chapter. Everything is going just good. I feel blessed. I'm happy to do this. So if you're still hesitant, if you're scared of doing the surgery, don't be. Just do your research. Just like I said, the other girl that I saw her results and everything, just that was the part I was like, the only regret that I had, that I felt like I didn't really do the research like I should have. Like, I feel like I should have, I've been to this doctor. I did not know that they also have the option, or like they just do the nipple and then down, or like also from this side until that side. That's the only thing that I felt like I wish I knew that earlier, so that I can try to see if I will choose to go to that place, because I don't know the pros and cons. So also that part, I guess. But overall, if you're hesitant, go for it. Do your research, ask questions. You would never know, because before I put it out on my Instagram and I asked like if somebody had any experience with breast reduction, I did not think I would have so many people commenting like I did it, I know a person that did it, I was thinking about it, I was hesitant, I already had my consultation. Like other people that are asking me like, do you have any more information, because I want to do that too. Tell me whenever you got more information, share with me please. You just never know. You just never know. So I guess that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this Q&A moment. Yeah, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me in my DM, in the comment section, because I think this is the last video that I will make about the breast reduction, and we will go further with other stuff with this journey. So yeah, I really enjoyed this moment with you guys, and what can I say? I hope you guys enjoy this. I pray that you guys, do you like my nails? I did my nails a few days ago. I really love them. My nail tech, I love her. She is so kind, she's so chill. Whenever I ask her something, she gives me exactly the thing that I ask her. So if you guys live in Belgium, Antwerp, I'll put her link, her Instagram in my bio. Not her Snapchat, because she's very active on Snapchat. You can say, hey Lena, she sent me over. She's very sweet. She takes her time to do your nails. She whatever you ask, she will deliver. So yeah guys, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Whenever you like this video, it will get more exposure, so a lot of people will see my video and it will help this family growing. And yeah, I will see you next time, and I just pray that you guys live a blessed and abundant life. Bye.